That ointment out. What up, chat? It's a slight day, but I'm hop on the fake skin after this. And forever since I touched it. I'll be having like music on that TV. So I got that. Everybody doing it there. No, it's not hard. Yeah. I gotta like talk close to the mic, but if I'm talking low, enough in the chat. Oh. Let's get it. That right, chat? Ain't that right? Everybody doing it there in the chat. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Going straight black ink, straight black ink. About to be slight work. We're gonna do some shades though once we move over to this portrait on the fake skin. What's up, Reese? What's up, Reese? Going, how's it going? Appreciate you hopping in the chat. I'm a beginner tattoo. I'll be watching to learn some new things. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. So right now we're using the 7 curve mag. Since we're doing lines, I'm using at 7 volts. But the machine that I got is a 4-stroke, so you know 4-stroke hit hard. So yep, that's what I use for my liner, dedicated liner. Just take your time, take your time. You can start out at slower speeds, whatever you feel comfortable with. Yeah. Hey, you want to get into the tattoos, Reese? Always been drawing and then art, for sure, for sure. Keep it up, keep it up. You heard about the page, Reese? You just came across it? I think this your first time in, huh? Or it's your first time chatting? I know a lot of people don't really be chatting, they just be watching. That's all it is to it, you know? Wipe it down, make sure we done. Light works, light work. Over your work, always look over your work. YouTube algorithm, for sure, for sure. I'm glad you made it over. Alright, so I see one piece on the top of this key. One little piece, and we're gonna be done with that one. Been looking up tattooing for beginners for sure. For a couple days. Well, yeah, I definitely got a lot of them for beginners though that'll help you out, Reese. Definitely don't hurt to comment or ask questions, you know. But that's how I build my list of videos that I'm gonna make. Yep. Get the ideas, make the video, help out most. Most likely, if you got the question, they got somebody else out there that got the same question. That same video gonna help them just as much as it's gonna help you. Need to ask questions if you don't understand something. Take a picture. Always take a picture at the end of your work. Just like that. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub.
I gotta follow, I gotta follow, I gotta follow. Mom, get the camera.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You on that road to that 5,800. Go. fine. Let's wrap you up. Two, like when you got arm rest, wrap it up. Gonna wrap take it down after everybody, you know. That's one of the ways to avoid the cross contamination. Avoid the cross contamination. Recommend tattooing yourself? On the start, no lie, I ain't have no choice. But yeah, I would say no, cause beginning I ain't had nobody else to tattoo, so I did the inside of my leg. I would say start somewhere where you ain't gonna really like see it like that. I did the inside of my leg. Before, you know, once I got comfortable on my leg, then I moved on to like doing free tattoos for other people. That's just so I knew how deep to go with the needle. That was it. After that, you know, you can start giving away free tattoos. I say just start on yourself because at least you're not gonna go too deep on your own leg. Gonna make sure because it's gonna be hurting. Nah, it is gonna hurt. You ain't gonna go too deep on your own leg. But mind you, I guess it's a chance because I did some clouds on my leg. Man, them I ain't wasn't really scarred, so I don't know if I really went too deep, but I was killing myself. But once you get it, you got it, you know. That's like riding a bike. Once you got it, know how deep to go, you ain't gonna forget that.
Thank you for all the follows.
Yeah, you just mainly trying to learn like the depth to go in the skin. Got that, the rest should be a lot easier. One thing you will do in this industry is run through a lot of gloves. I got one more box left. I gotta order me another case. Pressing seal. No, I've been working, but I think after I'm out of this, I think that's gonna be the last of it because it do got that adhesive on the back that leave like a little. I guess a little adhesive on your machine, so I'll be trying to have to wipe it. Like right on the tip. Cover that tip up just so you don't get no ink blowback in the machine. Top, you gotta watch how you wrap because every machine is different. Top, and then just top like that. And dental bibs, this is basically what I recommend. I used to use paper towels a lot because they had this lining in the inside. And when stuff wasted, don't really get on your desk, even though you're still gonna wipe your desk off. Stuff like that, boom. Of course, your little ink caps, stuff like that. All ink caps for that. And what the health department require is like one-use packages. So you know you gotta use your little package that you can only open up, use, throw it away. So you can use the other one, but you know, health department they don't recommend it. Cross contamination. Yeah. If you do like a container, I say get you some tongue depressors because they don't want you putting your hand in there. You know. That's why they say one-time use. Back when I was 7-round line, I already got this pulled out right here. 7-round liner. Right, well, yeah. 7-round liner from Mass Pro. Mass Pro needle is pretty good. I just poke a hole in that tip with no force at all. Then I come back with my own, with my bandage wrap, you know, the band wrap up the machine. Like I say, the setup itself take longer than the actual tattoo. Tattoos be quick, especially small ones. Birthday, you know, setting up the stage. Got the other stencil. Oh, right here. Right though. Kind of initial, but it's gonna be NW. Right here, let's put your own around. A lot of people get them at that young. Yeah, that's why I was saying that. No lie. That's not like he's going on.
Oh, my shit looks big.
I think because the NW is closer versus that
Yeah.
K got to stretch.
It's the same.
No, it don't look the same.
The man say it's the letters. They wide.
What's up with your
arm
almond?
bigger.
I tell people all the time, like, that's just like getting a name that got 3 letters and a name that got 4 letters. What's up with your little almond? Head on. Feeling that work for sure, for sure, for sure. Messing up my internet connection. Stop if I call him. Better stop playing. On it with that internet. Calling for that credit, they ain't giving it to you. Not internet for a month. Or she like a month. Going for the work now, you still doing the same thing? Yeah.
Certain parts of
Smaller than that. Yeah. All the needle, the more bite to it. Yes, sir. Gloves. Probably hop on the fake skin till like 2:30. After this, like an hour. Same speed, same needle. That's gonna hurt? Nah, it ain't gonna be that bad. If it was over here by the wrist, a lot of people complain about on that wrist. Like a 1 round liner, yeah. Finally hit them 3,000 followers, chat. Finally hit the, no, not 3,000 followers, 3,000 on watch hours. Then I got the 4,000 watch hours. I'm gonna be fully monetized, chat. Another 700 watch hours to go. We gonna get that out the way before the end of the next month. Yeah, chat, been making it happen, bro. Appreciate y'all. You still been doing the duel on TikTok? I went on your page the other day to look for it, but I guess I had to catch you live though. I said you still be doing the duel on your TikTok. Cause I went on your page the other day and I was looking for it, but I guess I had to catch you live. We at the 96, chat 96. Let's go. 4 more to go. That 800 chat. Yeah, so I said when you be going live, I'm gonna check you out. Cause I know I ain't see it on the page. So you don't post no real clips of it, you just like do the live, huh? Where it's been going, it been straight? Good. You never went live? How you do the duet then? Or you like find another video and do it? Okay. I thought you were talking about like a live thing. How the people be like battling on live and then the little Barbie going side to side? That's what I thought you were talking about. Fake. Let's wipe it down. You say hell nah, you ain't doing that? You ain't doing that, Alma? I see the soul there. Picture. Well. I commented on it though. After that took some time. You're feeling it, huh? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Any paper towel?
Nice.
When it rain out there. Ain't rain no more?
I followed you.
All right, appreciate it.
Please subscribe.
Yep, subscribe. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate it. Got another sub. Yep, went to 97, baby. Side to side stuff, huh? Better. None of that popping, huh? That hurt. Set up right, you know. About again. I'm about to show y'all the picture I'm about to get back. I had actually, that's how long it been. Because it was since the old shop. And since I moved in here, I had just found it. That mother had them ripped and everything. It ain't ripped like, it's bad, but it's like enough I can still see the image. I'm gonna still mess with that since I ain't never get a chance to finish it up. Get it? What I'm talking about? Appreciate the sub. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, that's late. Yeah, where it's ripped at. Try to put some tape on the back of it. Tape on that. Probably be able to glue it back though. I say what I'm about to do today, I might just hit on top of that head. I hit on the top of the arm by the hat.
Stream Elements.
Appreciate it, Tori.
Welcome to my channel. Thanks for subscribing, Tori +5.
Appreciate it, Tori. That stream element just kicking in. It's late, I believe.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
Gotta put it to where I put my ink caps up top. Use them 3 today. I'm gonna do 4. Black and the rest gonna be, you know, watered down. Yep, you're right, Almond. I add distilled water to the solid black. That's how I make my gray wash. Name on it. So you're definitely right about that, though, turn this filter off the mic since I ain't got no music playing. Nope. Now y'all should be able to hear everything very clear now. Okay, there we go. Yes, sir. Let me set up the station. I used to have my own. I used to save a few of the needles for the fake skin, but I gotta start with a new batch of them. That's crazy. I don't got my 15 curve mag, I don't think. But that's definitely what I'm gonna use on that the 7 around that, and the 15 on that. But since I don't have the 15, see what's the next color I could go to. I'm gonna see the next size. Yeah, I'm all the way out my 15s. I might not even need to use that that 7, but I could. Might use the 14 round liner for that shade around all these detail spots. 12 or what? 12 or 13? I said 13. Yeah, because the 13, that's like well, not 13. No, I didn't. 12 or 13 what? Because I think I said 15, huh? My bad if I did. Let me go get my iPad. Where my iPad at? This got the original picture on that joint. Oh, that bad boy did. But like I said, we starting with the hat. We don't really need the reference photo like that. Because I think it was a blue hat. I used to use the 13 mag, but I skipped all the way from 7 all the way to 15. I don't use nothing in between no more. I used to, but it's really not necessary. You know, because like whatever I could do with that 11 or 9, I could do with the 7. And like I basically could feel that gap in between by just angling my needle, shading like that. Yeah, so that's kind of how I do it now. Anything I can't get with the 7, I'll do it with the 15. If I can't do it with the 15, I do it with the 7. But basically, like from a 9, 11, and 13, I'll use the 15 curve mag for that. Get some ointment. And no lie, this is why it's good to keep this one too. So when I'm doing this, so I ain't gotta waste the whole pack. I just put a little out. And it's crazy. I set my station up on the desk as well. I don't know why, because I already got this set up on here. And I could actually sit this like literally on here. But I know I'm used to grabbing with my left hand, so I'm gonna put it on the left side. Keep that ointment right there. Get some paper towels out. Everybody should still be able to see, huh? Let's see. Yeah, everybody still see that. I ain't tripping. Boom. I gotta take out this 35, man. Oh no, 23. Since I ain't got my 15s, I'm waiting for more 15 curve mags to come in. But I do got the upper side of 23. So like I was saying about the 13 curve mag almond. So I go from a 15 to a 23. This is what I do all my big stuff with. Like, I don't really need to go in between that. It's all about how you angling your needle. I'm gonna darken that up for y'all, just so it see a little bit better. That's good. Dang, I'm putting this big needle out. But I ain't gonna be able to dip my black. No, I can. It still fits in. I ain't know it was gonna fit in there. That's how we do this. First, all black. The next one gonna be like 5 drops. It's always tough getting them drops though. 1, 2. I'm gonna make it 6 drops because it's a little above half. Next one gonna be like 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. 1 drop. And the crazy thing about fake skin, like how I did them tones, 1 drop, 3 drop, is just that I gotta add a whole nother one. If I really want a light tone, I'll have to add a whole nother one on just with water. I just have to put water in there because it's like the tones on fake skin is crazy. Let me go fill this up. I'm being lazy right now. Oh, I forgot I was recording, chat. All water. That's that 1 drop, 3 drop, and that's that 5 drop, 6 drops. Like I said, I don't think I was finished with his forehead. But I'm gonna just move up to that boy came on finally. Like I said, just start working my way to filling that head in. Like I said, that's the 23. I'm gonna still open my 7 curve mag just because at least we got it. And I'm gonna box all these up. Once I rinse them out at the end, box them all up. Just so when I come back to finish the piece, like I said, it's fake skin. You never want to reuse needles on real skin, but fake skin. Got a project, go ahead and do it. Uh-oh. It ain't gonna hurt now, you're just using fake skin, so it ain't hurting nobody. I can leave it right there. A paper towel. And I rarely have to use the green soap, no lie, with the fake skin. And I always go ahead and use, this is what I use, the setup I use, my own FKI Zion. Like I said, I use this for my portraits, all my portraits. Go ahead and wrap this up. Sometimes I catch myself trying to cut the process. No, even though we're doing fake skin, we can still treat it as if we do, because it's a good habit of wrapping your machine. Yep, you want to build up them good habits, wrap your machine like that. Wrap my battery pack up. Cause you gotta go through it regardless, you know. No need to try to skip a step. But I'm definitely not gonna put a big grip on here like I normally would. Like I said, we ain't gonna be tattooing that long, so I'm not putting on a big old grip. And boom, there we go. Turn it on. By me double wrapping it, I can barely see it. So for some reason, this battery here, it automatically start out at 8 volts. So like if I like stop it completely, like turn it off, it's gonna automatically start back at 8 volts once I turn it back on. But if I just like press pause on it, press pause, it's gonna stay on, but it's gonna stay at 7 volts. But the minute I turn it all the way off, yeah, it's gonna completely change up. So let's turn the machine off, because I try not to put the needle in at the same time, like, you know, while I got the machine on. You don't want to poke yourself, nothing like that. Why did that go off? I don't know. Something I clicked. That's weird. Oh, that, I think I... How did I do that? That's weird. My bad, chat. I don't know how I did that on the vertical frame. My bad, Almond. I don't know how I ended up with black straight on there. Matter of fact, let me lock my source. How about that? That way it definitely can't go nowhere. And like I was saying, you never want to have your machine running when you're putting the needle in, because you can easily poke your hand, things like that, so you don't want to avoid the mistakes. I'm going to dip into our black. Big needle, so we're going to make sure we're careful with that. Take a little the A&D ointment. I'll slowly start structuring the head out. Like I said, it's all about how you angle your needle. Like I said, this is a 23, but it don't really feel like that because I'm using the side of it. So you can still shape out your objects, whatever you need to do. Just gotta take your time. A little more black. Like I'm not gonna completely saturate it. Like I say, it's blue. It was a blue hat, so I'm not gonna saturate all the way black. But we're gonna start out with black and kind of, you know, build it up until we time to start getting smoother tones. Then cool. Sometimes you can start out with your medium tone. Like that's what I mostly recommend people. Start out with your medium tones and then build up. So see how that worked? That's that little backstroke. Slowly pull back. You ain't gotta. If you faster your machine on, the faster your hand gotta move. Like I said, I'm at 7, so I can move pretty slow. So by the time I pull back, it's just gonna be a little ink getting in the skin. And if that's not like, you know, smooth enough, you can always change your angle. It's called like cross hatching. So change your angle. Pull down, same way. You can also use like the pendulum, or it's just like back and forth, back and forth. But that could be like a little more inconsistent for some people. What up, Ducking Productions? What up, what up, what up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that backstroke, that way you can stay consistent. And you really ain't under no pressure, no fast movements, anything like that. Take your time. I'm gonna set my machine over here because I don't want that weight to pull down on nothing. You see now how many times I went over it? You see how many times I went over it? To say that we was using only black. Well, you see, it just got like a mid-tone because I was barely tapping it. I wasn't like saturating it in as if I was like packing in black. No, like I said, it's not a black hat, it's a blue hat. So we're gonna use all the black in our needle, get it all out there, then we're gonna go into the medium tone or our dark tone and start building it up. We're gonna get it just enough with our black, dark enough with our black, but not all the way saturated. We're gonna use our medium tone and our dark tone to really saturate it. Cause I asked somebody today how they got their tattoo to heal, kind of exactly how they did it. They were like, yeah, just don't be scared to saturate it. Which I know I saturated, but I guess I gotta do a lot more saturating. Cause my tats, they always look dark, but when they heal, they lighten up. And I've been trying to find a way, how could I do them? Well, they don't lighten up, they don't do nothing, they just heal exactly that way. So, like I said, everybody need practice. I'm showing that I'm always trying to get better, get better, get better. Like I say, whether you put in 30 minutes or just an hour, put the time in, because you know 30 minutes, 10 minutes is better than no minutes. And that's the concept I got to take with me over to my painting, because that's why I got to get back, start painting. Like I say, y'all gonna catch me on live. I'm gonna be getting back on my paintings. For sure, Duck. For sure, for sure. Let's wipe that down. Let's see how we looking. And like I said, if it's hard to come off, I'll just use the ND ointment. Pull it to the side. And I always recommend people pull away from their stencil. People always wonder how. You know, people wonder how to like not wipe away your stencil. That's one of the perfect ways. Is to wipe away from the stencil. Don't, if you pulling like this, so many times it's gonna eventually wipe it all away. You can see all that's trying to lighten up, but I'm not gonna keep on helping it fade away. Let's use the rest of our black in here. Or whatever we got left in there, and then we about to move on to our dark tone. And that's also a thing with shading. See, right now I'm using a big old 23 curve mag, but you see I'm trying to get it as close to this logo as possible. I'm not going to leave a big old skin break there, just to come back with a smaller needle and basically have to go back over the area. I'm trying to get as close as possible so I can go back over it with a smaller needle and tighten it up. No need to be leaving all those skin breaks. So if you can, it's a good thing. If not, then switch your needle. But only like try to stay within your comfort zone until you're ready to move further. I ain't telling you that's something that you have to do. There's different ways it could be done, but that'll definitely save you some time. By me trying to structure that in out with this bigger needle and come back and just tighten up around it. That definitely will save time for me to have to switch to the smaller needle and do twice more work because I left a big old gap. Same thing inside. I could angle my needle, pull back in this little corner. See how we still getting that shade in there, structure that out. Versus keep switching needle to needle to needle just to get the same amount of work done, you know, and you kind of double working yourself, cutting your time short by keep having to switch and switch and switch. That's basically like, you know, hitting a line, but then I come back with a thinner line just to make sure my edge is sharp versus trying to outline the whole thing and then coming with a smaller needle trying to shade it in. It'll take a lot longer. If that analogy makes sense, you know, not sure. Just try my best to help out. So now we starting to run out our black. You see we running out of black, ain't no more ink really coming out. So when that happens, even on skin, okay, I'll go into my medium tone. Let's take some medium now. And we can start brushing up. But we know we ain't going too dark. I'll even start coming back over here. Start smoothing out our tone since I know that we're not going all the way black. And I know for sure that the black we used wasn't super saturated. But we're going to take this medium tone and we're going to definitely start saturating it. You can use the same method, down and up, back and forth, side to side, cross hatch whenever you need. Now mind you, they also got some people that will use the saturating method and will add like small circles to add the saturated. And when playing around with fake skin, you could try different areas like this top. You can add small circles that is medium. Small circles that is medium. So once we wipe it, we'll see what the medium did saturated versus what the medium did side to side. So you just gotta play with different techniques. And whichever one you prefer, you know, that's the route you go. Whatever look you're going for. Yep. So now we're about to wipe this. First I'm gonna dab it with the paper towel before putting the ointment on there to wipe it down. And like I said, remember to always wipe away from your stencil. So like at this top, I'll wipe down, side, wipe to the right. Let's see how we got inside that symbol. So all I have to do is come back with a smaller, either a liner or a shader. And I only got a little work to fill in now. And as far as the circles that we did, it looked like it added about the same amount of saturation, even though we're gonna saturate it a little bit more with that medium, but it's not black. So the fake skin definitely will help with, I guess, trying to get our tattoos to heal exactly what we're doing. Because that medium tone, if you keep going over it and over it and over it on here, I believe that medium tone will start to look like a black. So we gotta watch that. So we gotta lightly kind of make sure we packing right to where it's not darkening our tones. And that's the only thing I'll say the difference between fake skin and real skin. No matter how many times you go over the skin with a light tone, at the end of the day it's gonna heal light. It ain't gonna get no darker. But seem like on fake skin, if I go over it with a light tone and keep going over and keep going over it, chances it's gonna get darker. So that's the only like thing I'll say, just watch out. It's a learning curve with real skin and fake skin. And same thing, like I said, you could build that light up to a dark. It take 10 times longer on fake skin to do all that. Before on real skin, it only take a little going over, and it's gonna have your saturated tone the way it need to be. And you can't keep going over it on real skin anyway, because you will eat up the skin. So you don't want to do that.
That
all
is
right.
underscore King Meta. Welcome to my channel. So you're doing a portrait of Kai Cenat.
Yeah, it's an old portrait I was been supposed to finish, but I'm just getting back to it. And like I always leave the eyes
Thanks for
open on
joining
all
the
my
live.
portraits.
Your follow will
I
be
leave the
appreciated.
eyes to last. Ever since I started drawing portraits, and I feel like I was slacking. Once I do the eyes, I feel like I'll slack throughout the rest of the portrait. Since I feel like I slack throughout the rest of the portrait, I just start leaving the eyes alone. So when I come back, I can make sure I give all the time needed to all the rest of the portrait. So once I do the eyes, feel like it was a complete, complete project. But no, it's really not. Still like the false idea kind of gave me the hope like I was done, but I'm really not. So I leave that for the last part because I think the eyes kind of complete the whole picture. That's why I started leaving the eyes till last. But yeah, it's an old project. Started at what, 5 months maybe? Probably was 5 months ago. Maybe before that. Like I need to get more consistent, locking in on my projects. I'm gonna have to put some ointment on these because the vibration got them sliding all around. And we don't want confused our tones. The only one they move is bam, the water. You know why? Because the water already got A&D ointment on it. And that's why that ain't never moved yet. What up, De Niro? What up, what up, what up? Yeah, bro, you gotta keep it grinding, bro. I just hit that on 3,000 watch hours. Got the little super chats and all that.
That's a weakness of mine is trying to do portraits.
Well, it definitely takes time. It takes time. But yeah, Nero, bro, just got the super chats and stuff. The thanks on the video. And I think I got, 700 more watch hours before I monetize the whole channel. So yeah, you gotta keep it grinding. I've been saying you posting your videos. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up. Can't stop, won't stop. Keep it up, keep it up. See you at the top, my boy. All you gotta do is stay consistent with it, bro. You're gonna build that audience in no time. Yeah, that's why I posted it on my story the other day. I'm like, yeah, that's an accomplishment right there. First, when I was hitting like 1 million views, when I first hit 1 million, I wasn't even tripping on posting that. But when I hit like one of the monetization things, I was like, yes, sir. And right now I'm streaming with the vertical. Like right, you commented on the vertical post, but I'm also live horizontal on YouTube. So I found out how to do that as well. It seems like the vertical get more people on it. Depends on, I guess, the time of the day. Sometimes that bad boy had up to like 60,000 views on it. So no, going live on the phone kinda, yeah. You definitely get way more than views though. And that's the easy way to monetize your page too. Cause my watch hours, I've been getting like 300, 100 here. That might have been going up quick since I've been doing the shorts. The shorts, cause it's by being in your shorts, I guess it promoted to more people. Yeah, you gotta keep it pushing, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Proud of you, bro. I've been saying you doing your thing, bro. Traveling, getting. That's all that matters. As long as you got the content, you're always making videos. That's one thing for sure. Like all my content, I got a hard drive. I save my recording. I save the VODs. Put it all on the hard drive. Boom. That's the good thing about streaming, though. Like Kick, Twitch, whatever. They got them VODs. You could just save the clips, whatever. Boom, boom. And that's gonna always be content. You can turn it into vertical,
Thanks
phone,
for
all
joining the
that.
live. Your follow will be appreciated.
I'm still learning, bro. And I know most likely you still learning. We don't never know it all. Always learning. Like I said, I be looking at other streamers as well. Like even Kai Cenat and them, like even though they don't tattoo, but I definitely try to get tips from the stuff that they do that I could possibly incorporate into my stream. So I'm always learning something. See how I'm still turning that needle, getting in that gap. I ain't tripping on just, okay, let me just go get my 7 right fast. No. Do what I can with what we got first. Then we go back, tighten up what we need to. And now mind you, I wasn't always like able to turn my needle like that. I wasn't that comfortable with it. You know, you don't start out comfortable turning your needle using bigger mag, you know. Start out where you need to, and then you slowly build up until you build that comfort, you know. And that just only cut down your time that you gotta put in. It might not cut it down by much, but you're working more efficiently. Instead of having to keep on in and out with the needles. And that's the same thing I say with like machines. I only prefer a liner and a dedicated shader. Instead of keep switching out. Oh, you about to start the streaming? Yes, sir. That's where it's at, my brother. Definitely where it's at, you know.
I gotta follow. Mom, get the camera.
Yeah, I definitely started adding the sound effects. That's something that could add to it. But it seemed like the stream is where it's at, though, bro. Since remember on the last month I showed you? I think I was up like 200% I had gained like 173 subscribers. Man, you know, this month alone, and it's not even over, I gained almost it's about to be at 900 subscribers. It's crazy. I was like, dang. But yeah, when I had like, it was at 100 at a time, people was in the stream. Lately, it ain't been up there like how it was. But within them 2 days, I'll gain like at least 700 subs. I was like, yeah. But yeah, bro, don't hesitate. You already got the camera, so that's all you really need. You really don't need that to stream. I see people streaming straight from like games and all that. But yeah, you got the cam, so all you gotta do is do it basically. That's it. You might need your capture card, but I know they got a cheap one on Amazon. If you need it, I can easily send it to you. Appreciate it though, appreciate it. And it's only like $20 if you do need a capture card or something. But for you could probably start out streaming straight from your phone. Like I said, them shorts. A lot of people do that. And they be getting a whole lot of followers, subs, all that. Actually, the last time that I did do it from my phone, I think it was getting a lot of them. Yeah, them subs definitely roll it in. For real, that's why I said we about to, look at that. I got another $7.99, so appreciate it. We started today out at $7.94, and I only been streaming right now for about an hour because I did 2 small tattoos before this, but at least that's something. I know it's times I used to go days before I even got 1 sub. Send me that capture card for sure. I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna screenshot it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you the link so as soon as you go to it, you'll be able to order it. But I just ordered another one because I'm tired of going home, taking this stuff, like my capture card from here, and bringing it home. So I'm gonna keep a capture card at home. So when I get home, I can just throw the game on there or whatever, you know, throw it on my camera up, and boom, I can just start streaming. So I ain't gotta keep moving around the setup, you know. But I'm gonna move my camera regardless. I always make sure I got my cameras wherever I'm going. And I see you gotta watch that. I know Prime Day just passed, but just for future reference next time, just be on the lookout. Also, you gotta smoothen that up a lot more. Also, they got this store called Everything Must Go. I've been getting so many microphones from them. I gotta go on that medium, that's too light. I've been getting so many microphones from them, bro. I'm like, it's crazy. I just bought me a video light from them, just $50. That's crazy. The light is originally $300, I think. It was $300. And I'm like, dang, I got me a steal. Because it's Amazon packages that people send back, basically. You know how they got them little mystery pallets people buy? I guess that's what they do. They buy the pallets. And then they sell the stuff off the pallets. But man, they be having some steals. I got this arm right here that I'm talking on for like $3. That is holding my phone.
Thanks for subscribing,
It's
Christy
crazy.
Wilson.
Appreciate you, Mr. Wilson. Appreciate it. Y'all welcome, welcome, welcome. How everybody doing today? How everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody having a great day out here grinding, doing what they gotta do. And that's another thing. Me and my girl my wife definitely gotta get on our couple channel. Yeah, I got a lot of views. My first YouTube video. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the shorts. I guess it recommended like TikTok basically. It'll recommend it to more people to watch it versus going it on the horizontal from the PC. Is only, I guess, really getting to my subscribers. But every now and then I get like a non-subscriber in that will be watching. But you know, YouTube, it's like 88% of the people, 90% of the people don't want to be subscribed to your channel. And it's kind of crazy, but I'm like, I'm at 5,000. But if everybody was so, my average returning viewers now is at like 7,000. Mind you, that used to be way at like 1,500. So people do come back. The analytics show you that they come back, but a lot of them just not sub. That's why a lot of people start out their channel like letting you know, I know all y'all not sub, but y'all watch the channel. I'm trying to get more consistent on like, I guess, how I make my videos. I ain't know if I should have like an intro, outro. I just gotta be more intentional with it though, like with the placement of cards, things like that. So I know once I do the ads and stuff, I have to get familiar with where I'm gonna place them at in the video, or make sure it's something interesting where I place it at, you know. And YouTube definitely got a lot more things opened up. To say I only hit 3,000, now they'll let you know, okay, what ideas you could do. They'll let you know, okay, what people will be looking for. Normally, you used to have to go to a third party for that, but it's on YouTube. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Yeah, bro, you done got me excited all over, bro. But yeah, can't wait for you to blow up, bro. Definitely, bro. I'm gonna send you that card too. Good feeling, good feeling. Rinse that out now with light tone. I just gotta decide where exactly I want to stream at. Do I want to stream on Twitch or not? Cause I got like 3 subs on Kick. Sometimes they be in there, sometimes they don't. I definitely been thinking about a little podcast too, so we gotta see how exactly I'm gonna do that joint. Let's wipe it down. A little A&D ointment. Got a lot more to go on this side. A lot more to go on that left side for sure. Back in the medium tone. That's one thing I said, take on fake skin: time, patience. Going over this on fake skin, like I said, it takes some time. Especially if you want to get it smooth. How everybody day going today? I was just trying it. What you were trying, Alma? Oh yeah, just tried to go live on your phone. Yeah, it definitely it worked. It worked for sure. It took for somebody to hop in my live and tell me. He was like, "Yeah, man, you'll get a lot more views if you go live like vertical." I'm like, "Oh, how you do that?" So originally I did it straight from the phone. It worked. Oh, YouTube, yeah. Originally it worked straight from the phone. Then I found out they got this app that I could, a plugin that I could put in on OBS to make this vertical version, and I got one that got straight horizontal. So it worked. I ain't know you've been going live. You only went live once, so you still be going on there. And that's what I need to start doing too. Like when I go live, it only go to Discord and let people know what up, Christian? How's it going? Appreciate it. Yep, just practicing, getting a little work in. That's it. How your day going? Appreciate you hopping in the chat. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate it. Mailing postcards to make money. Alright. I got a lot of views. Damn. That's crazy. No lie. Any video I feel like that's talking about making money, I think it is. I said I was going to make one like that for the tattoo, but I'm just holding out on it. I definitely need to make it though. They're going to definitely be probably one of my top views. You never know though. Sometimes the ones you think going to hit don't really always hit like it should. Appreciate it, Christian. You know what I'm saying that right? Yeah, Kristen, huh? So while we here, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the 14 round liner. Since it's a little bit tighter, we ain't got a lot of room to work. We ain't got a lot to go at all. Take out the 14 round liner, dip into our medium tone. We basically we about to outline the New York symbol, but we're not gonna outline it. I'm gonna slowly I'm shading it. I'm not gonna be pulling the exact line. No, we want it to remain soft like the rest of the hat. Because the minute you pull that hard line, you're gonna notice that it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb pulling the hard line, and the rest is soft shaded. So I just shade around the whole thing like this, structure it out. So you can still create that little border, but you don't want that border to feel super hard, because the symbol gonna feel like it don't even belong. See the little gaps we got? Going basically back in them small gaps. You see, I ain't really got a lot to do because I did most of it with the bigger mag. Yep, it's 2:30, y'all. Probably gonna be hopping off in a few. I thought I would've got a lot further. But like I said, I'm not surprised because face skin takes some time. It's you can't force the ink in on face skin, because if you do try to force it in, it's gonna show you basically what they'll do in real life. If you do try to force it on fake skin, that mug gonna basically rip. So if you're doing it on real skin, the same thing gonna happen. You're gonna overwork that skin and you're gonna rip it. So So you don't want force ink in. So I say it's a good habit using fake skin because you build up like some habits and a tolerance of like, you know, what the skin can kind of take. Like I say, even though the fake skin, it take a lot more than real skin, but it'll be so easy on real skin, it'll make the fake skin feel like, dang, that was way harder than real skin, which it is because it takes a lot more work. But you know the lightly, once you build up your lightly on light hand, on fake skin, lightly adding your shades, those lightly added shades gonna easily go in on real skin to where it's gonna be half the work you basically gotta put in. Like I said, it's gonna be easy. Well, I'm gonna holler at you. I have to pick up my girl for sure, Appreciate you. We had 100, y'all. We had 100 chat, 800, 5,800, baby. Appreciate y'all, chat. We on the road to 6K. And the first analytics was said I wasn't gonna hit 6K till November. I guess we proved that wrong, chat. We proved that wrong big time. You see? Oh, postcard to make money. I got. Oh yeah. You already said that. Yeah, we proved them wrong, chat. We only got 200 to go. So we about to hit that in a few days, baby. That's how I'm feeling, you know? Bruh. That's how I'm feeling, baby. Gotta get my buttons right, you know? Get my buttons right. Just wipe this down. And I definitely take my own that 7 running across the top of the head up here, top of the hat. And if I'm gonna take the 7 too to finish out some of that bib, the bib of the hat. And it's a fresh needle, 7 round. Since we're doing the bib, I'm gonna dip into the light tone. You're gonna slowly brush that angle, that curve for the bib. So it definitely take patience, chat. Definitely take patience, take your time. You notice as I'm going on this curve, I'm kind of doing a pendulum motion, back and forth, because it wouldn't be work. Kind of keep trying to hit it this way. Keep hitting in a straight line. No, you shade with the direction of the object. It's curved, so we're gonna shade in that direction, in the curve. I tell people that all the time. If it's a curve, you don't want to make it harder for yourself trying to make it like it's flat. It's not flat, it's a curve. So let the shapes kind of guide you, they'll guide you. I see some little light spots. We still have some light spots around the in New York. I see we got to touch up. So if you do see that, and whatever needle you got out, you can just go ahead and hit that with that. You don't got to keep switching the needle. Like I said, but there's still less work than we would have had to do if I would have tried to outline, leave a big gap, then come back with the 7, and then come back with my 14 to try to make sure it's tight. So, yep, it's all about being efficient, But whatever way kind of work for you all, everybody got a different style, different process of how they go about things. I just found this kind of what's been working for me, and maybe I might find something else that works for me. You never know. Just got to keep on going, chat. Side of that, boom. So basically, I'm gonna structure the top of the head out with this 7 curve mag to make sure it's not a line that we're going for, but we're going for a clear structure, some clean shading on the outside. Not looking for a hard line at all. Just to where it's easy to see the shape of this hat. And it don't look like it's fading off the top of the head. You see I'm kind of going with the same method that I did the bib by being curved, like that pendulum method. Cause we want that clear edge, so we're gonna go with that curve. Same thing right here. I see it's not shaded there. Boom. Like I said, you can start out with light pressure at first. It's never really hard pressure, but start out with that light pressure. That way you barely get a light tone there. And then once you show where that's where you want it at, you can always go back, darken it up, build it up. Even if you're using just black. If you start out light, not even saturating it, it's gonna be a light tone. Alright, I'm about to start mapping out some of the rest of the tattoo, even though we about to be done. Even though we about to be finishing up, chat, I'm about to map it out. Like I said, some of this trying to wipe off. And so if you do have that case in real life on real skin, and you see it's trying to wipe off, just go ahead and map out some of this if you know you're already in the area, just so you don't lose it. It could be real light, just enough, you know, when it healed up or whatever, you gotta do a second session. Whatever it is like that, your stencil still gonna be there, your map out. What you did pretty much still gonna be there. They got some people, I still ain't learned that, so I might have to do that on stream with y'all. I might just make a video, chat. But they got some people that like a stencil, a portrait, or I don't know how they do it, but they'll do like half of the face, and they come back and stencil the rest directly. It's like that takes practice. I believe it takes practice. Now I might be making the most of it. It might not be that hard, but just by the looks of it, I think it's that hard. Because trying to line up a tiger face, half of that face, half of that's a lot to look for to make sure everything's completely lined up. So to do it like with a portrait or something like that, that's kind of tough. So I'm glad I didn't, because I had a lot of people that tapped out with me on their own portrait. I'm glad I did do it this way. I try to map it out, and I try to add a little shade in it to where it looked done. Because a lot of them people, they never came back to finish it. So at least I made it look like, okay, it's a complete portrait, but they just didn't finish the shading all the way. Because at the bottom, you can tell it's fully shaded and detailed. The top is not. First, if I would have left them with half a face and then stenciled it back on, bro, I can only imagine. You got a bottom jaw tatted on you. You better come back and get that finished. That's just crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna map this out, chat. You got one more part for the headphones on the top of the head. Hit that. We're gonna hit this part. Like I said, we only mapping it out. And by this being fake skin, you know, it ain't a big deal. But real skin, it could apply the same way. It'd be a big deal on real skin. Like this, we probably could draw this back on. Real skin, we could draw it back on too. But there's no pressure on the fake skin. You got all the time in the world. But real skin, I ain't gonna say you got all the time in the world, because the person ain't about to be sitting there 15 hours. I know you ain't trying to be sitting there 15 hours, because I'm not trying to be sitting there 15 hours. So just map it out. Y'all gotta finish this little part. Boom, you can always go finish it though. We about to wipe it down, see how much we got on here. But I definitely appreciate everybody that be in the live though. Definitely appreciate it. Let's wipe it down, chat, wipe it down. But portraits is my thing. That's the thing that I like to do. It's just a thing that I always enjoy, even drawing. Like, you know, when I started drawing, DVD covers was my thing. Drawing the DVD covers. First DVD cover I think I did with a face was Roll Bounce. How many of y'all seen Roll Bounce? You know, it was Bow Wow on the front of that cover. And I mean, it's crazy. Once I seen that, I'm like, damn, this thing came out pretty good. I was always good with like looking at something and drawing it versus just trying to draw it straight out my head. That's what they call, I guess, a visual artist. You know, you draw what you see. Now you see how that's mapped out? That ain't going nowhere at all. You're gonna clean it down, but that ain't going nowhere. It's light, but it's there. You ain't gotta worry about that coming off no more. But the crazy thing is, a lot of that stencil, see it's still on there, but a lot of it still remain, like the purple, that blue underneath, you be needing to take some bleach. Somebody told me something else, oil, some Pam spray somebody told me to use. I didn't think I ever made it to it. But I said I was gonna make a video on that to see the difference between some Pam spray and how the bleach work. I said the Pam spray is supposed to put it on there and then wipe off right away. Sound like a wish in the dream, but that would be surprising. I still need to try it though. Get the rest of this off, clean it up, clean it up. We still ain't got that hat all the way smooth. We made progress today though, chat. Made progress. Ooh. But you see I went over it a little too much with my medium tone. Cause it's actually darker than I wanted it to be. It ain't like super black. But by me keep going over it, it's gonna only start to look more black and black. Like that had to be probably like a little drop of nothing water with a dab into the lightest tone, and that's how it look. So definitely appreciate y'all, chat, appreciate y'all. Kristen, appreciate the sub. That's crazy, because that's two different Christian Moore and Christian Wilson, huh? Appreciate it, appreciate it. Two Christians at the same time. Appreciate y'all though. I'm about to in it. I'm gonna just, for the sake of it, just use a little green soap. But you don't really need to use no green soap, because I don't think the green soap really do much on the fake skin. As you've seen with all the ointment did, you know. Well, yep, like I said, I saved the eyes for last because I want to make sure I focus on every part of the portrait before we hit the eyes. The eyes just seem like that's what's going to complete it. So ever since drawing portraits and I realized I was slacking, boom, we're not going to hit the eyes till last. And that's just been my thing. I map them out, but I don't shade them in to where it's like, oh, it's complete. Like what they what's the key they always say? Do they say like the eyes are the key to the soul or something like that? It was some kind of saying like that, and that's how I feel. That's what brings the whole portrait to life, so I don't hit the eyes until last. Yep, make sure I got everything else, because, you know, the eyes are very important. Very important. Appreciate y'all, chat. See y'all, I guess, next video. I'm going to see if I can hop on this tomorrow, too, so guess I'll be seeing y'all, chat. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all very much. Y'all get tatted up, get tatted up. Peace out, peace out. Thanks for all the info, for sure. Appreciate you, Reese, appreciate you. Hopefully you follow the channel, you know, so you get some more advice whenever I pop up. So
Hell
appreciate
yeah,
it.
thanks for all the info.
No problem, Reese. Fake skin, yeah, tattoo you. We about to hop off, but yep, good idea.
Reese Ward, you leveled up to level 1.
Yeah, how you doing today?